I just have two questions.
Sure.
So, one, I keep blacking out on at some transitions. So, what is it? It's more practice, or so? For example, in the third phase of the 85 forms, you do the waving at the clouds.
Yeah.
And then you do the split kick on both sides. That sometimes it just fades out. I'm just standing there blank, not knowing what's the next form. So that happens at certain same intervals. I mean, it's not like I forget on some other part. Precisely on that one, then the second one is even on the after the first phase when you move to the second one, wherein you are doing the repulsing the and then finally you need to again come back to the sorry
again.
Yeah, there again I keep turning back to the other way around. So it happens precisely at that same juncture every time. So I'm just wondering, is it just practice or?
Well, it's a combination of practice and the technique also.
Okay.
More importantly, it is like we need to understand what is happening in the neck.
Okay.
When you're moving. So, according to the first principle of Tai Chi, because take the first principle because it comes in a direct relationship to what you are referring to.
Okay.
Oftentimes, this first principle is the number one principle, and there's a reason, according to me, why it should be the number one principle. Is that the head has to be as if it is suspended from the above. Mm-hmm. And what that means is that this neck region has to be completely relaxed whenever you're doing the movement. However, when you are doing the movement, the shoulder, this carriage is constantly moving, it is turning. Right? Now, the thing is, it doesn't mean that because the carriage turns, your head starts moving like this. It can.
It's like the skeleton hung from in the hospital.
Yeah. So more importantly, you do this slowly so that the head stabilizes on the shoulder. Mm-hmm. So sometimes I had once shared a GIF image of an eagle. The body
yes.
You move, but the head is still. So this is a very similar notion where, say, supposing you are repulsing the monkey.
Yeah.
So you're repulsing the monkey, and you're okay. The head is constantly in front as the body turns. Okay, and same way you come when you do the brush knee. Okay, so the head should actually be rested, so it's as if it is suspended from above.
Understood.
Okay, it should not be that like you do the repulsing monkey and the body carriage turns. This is disorienting. Okay, this will put the actually counterintuitively more strain on the neck. Okay, whereas you repulse with the sight in front. When you repulse, okay, one thing is the lower part of the neck, okay, it is blinking, but the blood circulation, like the orientation of the brain is not changing. The visual context is not changing. If the visual context changes too much, you get a little uneasy.
Okay.
You don't feel rested enough. So most of the time when you, especially this point has to be kind of considered, is like when you are transitioning, how best to manage the neck so that the visual transition that happens is as seamless as possible.
Okay.
So that is why it is important that we do this slowly so that even this head stabilization comes into play.